a great king issued a decree and the universe came into existence. With endless imagination and detail, the king filled the land, water, and sky with living creatures of every shape, color, and size. Then the king reached down, picked up a handful of loose soil, and breathed into it his own likeness. From the dust, the king made a man to share his happiness. Then he made the first woman from a rib he took from the man. In their garden home, the king had planted 2 trees. One he called the tree of life, and the other the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Pointing to the second tree, the king said, "Do not eat from this tree, or you will die." Then caretakers took the king's counsel and shared his happiness. But hiding in the shadows, a rebel watched the caretakers and envied their happiness. Disguised as a friend, the rebel engaged the woman in conversation. He raised questions they had never thought about. What was the king withholding? What didn't he want them to know? Curiosity got the best of them. Tasting the forbidden fruit, the caretakers suddenly felt afraid and vulnerable. Grabbing leaves to cover themselves, they ran to hide from the king. Life would never be the same. Seasons changed, generations passed. The king kept promising his chosen people that through them, the world would be blessed with a son who would be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and the Prince of Peace. He would be the ultimate sacrifice to save his chosen people. The promise, however, fell on deaf ears. His people tested his patience until he stopped talking to them. After 400 long years, the silence was broken by the cry of a baby. A young unmarried virgin gave birth to a child whose name meant Savior. Finally, a lamb, the perfect sacrifice, was born.